Not all dishes on your menu make you money equally. Some are popular, but barely profitable. Some are gold, but nobody orders them because they're buried within your menu. Hello, this is Sophia from Food and Beverage Costing Studio. Menu engineering is a system developed in 1980 that tells you exactly which dishes to push, which to reprice, and which to remove. And it takes about 10 minutes with this template. Every dish on your menu falls into one of four categories based on two things: how popular it is and how much margin it makes you. Stars. Stars are high popular, high margin. These are your best dishes, protect them. Don't mess with the recipe, don't discount them. Plough horses. High popularity, low margin. People love them, but they are not making you much money. The fix is to review the recipe costs or nudge the price up slightly. Even 50 cents can make the difference, but always take into account your customer type. Then comes the puzzles. These are high margin, low popularity. These are hidden gems, great profit per plate, but nobody orders them. The fix is to move them higher on the menu. Train your service to recommend them. Put a photo of them. Sell them as a chef's special. Puzzles. These are high margin, low popularity. These are the hidden gems. Great profit per plate, but nobody orders them. The fix is to move them higher on the menu. Train your servers to recommend them. Sell them as a chef's special. Lastly, we have the dogs. These are low popularity, low margin. The dead weight. In most cases, remove them. Simplifying your menu reduces kitchen complexity and often improves everything else. The threshold between high and low is set automatically. It's the average orders sold and average contribution margin across your entire menu. So the analysis adjusts to your business, not to a fixed industry. It's also divided between food and beverage. So here you fill in four things per dish: the category, the name, the selling price, the cost per portion. These you can copy directly from the recipe costing sheet. An order sold for the period you're analyzing. Order sold comes from your point of sale system or your sales report. Even if it's an approximate number, it's enough to run the analysis. I'm going to enter the rest of the sample menu. This takes about 5 minutes in real life in total. If you have the recipe costing sheet, you just copy and paste your values here from your summary tab. You can always change the currency. You can also change the category, edit it. So you come here, you can add another item, you can move them around, change colors, you can just put a value. I'm gonna delete it, just the colors, and then done. Put the date when you do this analysis, so you can just take into account when you're doing it. Then the same goes for the beverages. You just put the drink name, the category, the selling price, the drink proportion, and order sold. And you can also change here your category names. If you want, you can also sort the columns. This is your DOE, the direct operating expenses. These are linens, packages, utility, things your guests see. If you fill this in, the contribution margin calculation becomes more accurate. If you don't have this data yet, leave it at 0 and update it later. You have these notes in a few of the different cells to help you out. Here, as you can see, it shows you your total, the total orders for food, the DOE for food orders, and then for drink orders. And here are the results. Every dish is populated automatically, no formulas to write, no sorting to do. My French fries are Plough horse. High orders, low margin. It's one of the most popular dishes and it makes me the least money per plate. This is useful information. Then the tortilla, for example. It's a puzzle. It's high margin but low orders. It probably needs a better position on the menu or server recommendation. The table on the right shows you every dish sorted by classification, contribution margin, and order sold. You can use this directly in your next menu review. This matrix is divided into 4 sections. Top left is the Plough horse. These dishes sell very well but make little profit. The top right is the star. This is your best dish or dishes. They sell well and generate good profit. The bottom right is a puzzle. Good profit margin but low sales volume. And bottom left is the dog. Low sales and low profit. These are dishes worth reviewing. You can also filter by classification to easily see specific groups of dishes, useful when you have a large menu. Just click here in the arrow and then just select filter by condition. I'm gonna go back and show. So filter column, and then you can just select the classifications you want to see. Here it is, puzzle and stars. And then if you want to see all of them again, just select them. The same analysis runs for drinks menus separately. Bar margins and food margins work differently. Your cocktails might have 75% gross margin, while your food sits at 65%, so they need different benchmarks. You just fill in your drinks the same way as the food in the input tab, and then the matrix updates automatically. It shows you total orders, total revenue, cost of sales, gross profit, total direct operating expenses, total contribution margin, average popularity, average contribution margin, and direct operating expenses. The summary tab gives you a full picture in one view. So it shows you a breakdown of how many puzzles, stars, plough horses, and dogs you have in your menu. So here it shows you the average orders, popularity threshold, the average contribution margin per dish, total dishes on your menu, total orders sold, average selling price, average food cost percentage, average gross profit percentage, average contribution margin per dish. And it shows you a pie chart of the category distribution for both food and drink. When you run this analysis weekly, monthly, or quarterly, the more data you have, the clearer the patterns become. Seasonal dishes move categories between summer and winter. That's totally normal and how you can see it. So here it tells you, and you can spot right away those changes between the dishes and drink menus that change depending on the seasonality. This is just a classification guide which shows you a bit more on the different classification systems. The template is in the description below with a direct link included. If you already have the recipe costing sheet, the two connect directly. Copy your cost from one into the other. The next video will be restaurant profit and loss accounts. The USAR system explained in an easy format and why most restaurant profit and loss templates you find online are not actually built for restaurants, cafes, bars. So thank you very much for watching. See you in another video.